So I'm aware that a lot of people in the community aren't very happy, especially with this new update, because of how hyped up the items was, and literally just got disappointed of how expensive they are. Yeah, they are crazy, insanely expensive. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and get one of these, I suggest you guys go ahead, leave a like and subscribe, guys. If we could get this video to 200 likes, we'll go ahead and give it away to 2 lucky winners. Just keep in mind, guys, a lot of people been asking me, yo, FPS, why haven't you been giving them away? Guys, I do them offline, so I just go through the comment section, or sometimes I just use Google random selector for the comments and literally give them. So if you guys are wondering, yes, that's how I do it, just in case. Check your inventories if you guys do have it. Now, if you guys buying anything, make sure to use the code unpredictable, click OK, and you guys are pretty much good to go. But yeah, let's get on with the video, guys. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I do share your frustrations as well, and I know a lot of people in the community, when this update dropped, shared the same opinion regarding around this, because I did as well. And I thought it was a little bit too expensive for those normal people that literally just want to play the game normally. But bro, these are extremely expensive, I kid you not. Now, if we actually go ahead and have a look at the new swords, as you guys see, I already have all of them, so shout out to the developers. I mean, thank you so much. I know it's me complaining about these, but I just want to help the community as much as I can to try to get Blade Ball back in its place at the moment. As you guys are aware, for these dual wield ones, you guys will have to go ahead and pay a whiffing freaking 7.499 Robux. That's like $70 right there, bro. That's $70 for 2 swords and a few kill effects and an emote. Now, keep in mind with these ones also, this is $4.999, bro. A Queen's Blade for a single blade, and also a kill effects and an emote. Same with this one. I think the most overall really good price one is this one, the Princess Katana. But yeah, that is really cool. Now, you guys are probably asking me, yo, FPS, what's with all these inflation? Well, let me tell you guys something real quick. The reason why they wanted this to be added in game, well, the whole community, was the sole purpose of another sword, which was currently called Prince Blade. Now, the Prince Blade was a limited time pack for the 5th week of that update, well, when Blade Ball was pretty much taking off, and it had some unique traits, and it looked like this. It was the only one that was actually on your back, and it actually is the only one, or one of the only ones, that actually have a distinct sound. And that's why people wanted the Prince and Queen, or whatever blade they wanted, the King and Queen, whatever. So that is the backstory of why they added it. Now, the backstory of why they inflated the swords. Now, this is something to do with us, the community. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm just gonna be straightforward with you guys, alright? It's probably gonna hurt a lot of people, but I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys, okay? So, I'm just saying to you guys, the more you guys hype up a blade, a sword, the more developers are going to go ahead and up the price. It's just the cold truth, guys. I'm being honest with you right now. The more the community hypes up the sword, the more the developers will go ahead and increase the price. It's always been like this. If you guys haven't noticed that, then I'm sorry, I'm not calling you blind, but it has always been like that. So try to refrain from going ahead and hyping up a certain sword. The more you guys hype up a certain sword, the more the developers will be like, oh, okay, so it's gonna get tons of sales, we should go ahead and up it. Now, I'm not blaming the community, I'm also not blaming the developers on this, but I'm also blaming both sides, really, to be honest. We shouldn't hype up an item just because of the fact that they will inflate the hell out of swords. The developers, I'm okay. I mean, like I said, I'm okay just because the fact that I get it for free most of the time, but I'm trying to speak out for the community right now. So the developers, I'm sorry, but I just have to be really straightforward with you. These are way too expensive, man. I kid you not. It refrains from a lot of people trying to actually get swords in the game. I remember when swords were like 250 when I first started, 300, they slowly went up to like 400, then slowly went up to like 3,000. Bro, the inflation is scary. I don't know what is happening with the inflation, but it is scary big. There shouldn't be a need for you guys to increase the price. I mean, the whole purpose of it is not increasing any advantage in the game because they're all cosmetics. But now people are like, oh, well, now cosmetics are pretty much getting paid to win, because even though they are cosmetics, you're still paying a hefty amount of Robux, which makes the whole community lead to the fact that them saying it's pretty much paid to win. When the update first came out, there was a massive argument, and literally there was so many beggars. Like, most of the time there's always going to be beggars, but like, I kid you not, there was like a whole fight between like the developers increasing the price from like 400, slowly increasing it to like 7,000. Bro, I've never seen the developers do this. I mean, keep in mind, they've made other swords like 10k for limited amount of time, but that was reasonable because the fact that it literally was one of the first times they did like limited stocks. And I get the fact that these are limited stocks as well, but for those prices for a single blade and all, that's kind of crazy. I mean, keep in mind, I'm not complaining because I get most of the stuff for free, but that's because I do content for the game to show you guys. I'm just speaking to you guys as a community. Please don't hate me, because I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to give you guys pointers of how not to increase the price, because it works both ways. It works the developers way, which we need them to go ahead and lower it down, and also we as a community have to stop going ahead and increasing these price by overly hyping it. That's what we need to do. We just have to not overly hype it, just let it be. As you guys can see, they're not even all sold out. If this was like 2,000 and all, this would have sold out. If this was 2,000 or something, or 1,000, this would have sold out. All of these swords would have sold out in time, but they are slowly dying down with the stocks, because as you guys are aware, most people can't pay this much. That's $70, that is $50, that is $50, bro. That is already what, $170 plus this, which is I think 1,799 or 1,700 or along the lines of that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that is like $12, so that's like $185 or something, 80 something dollars. Bro, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount, especially in-game items. But still, no hate. I just feel like it was just a little bit too much for the community to handle. Even till this day, a lot of people in the community are saying, yo, this is just way too expensive. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this. I'm just a little bit disappointed on both sides, just because of the community hyping it up and the developers increasing the price like a lot. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.